You thought it was just a pimple down there? Think again. Some bumps aren't just annoying, they can be dangerous. Pus-filled, painful, spreading. If it hurts, leaks, or won't go away, your body might be warning you. Let's break down which genital bumps you should never ignore. Not every bump near your vulva is harmless. Some signal infection, some an STD, and some stick around no matter what cream you use. So let's talk. Boils, herpes, molluscum, and the bumps doctors say don't wait on. Because when it comes to your health, ignoring the signs is not an option. If it looks like a pimple but feels like a volcano, it's probably not just clogged pores. Let's start with something called a boil. A boil is a deep, painful lump filled with pus, usually caused by a staph infection. It can feel hot, look swollen, and sometimes even leak fluid. They're red, raised, and often tender to the touch. They usually show up from friction, sweat, or clogged hair follicles that get infected. Think tight leggings, humid weather, and not showering after workouts. What makes it different from a normal pimple? It gets bigger and more painful over time. It doesn't pop easily, and trying can make it worse. The skin around it may feel firm or warm. If it doesn't go away or keeps coming back, a doctor might need to drain it or prescribe antibiotics. And never try to pop it at home. It could push the infection deeper or cause scarring. If it keeps coming back in the same spot during stress or before your period, that's a sign. Let's talk about herpes. Genital herpes is a viral infection caused by HSV1 or HSV2. It often starts as a tingly, itchy feeling, then turns into clusters of tiny blisters. Those blisters pop, crust over, and take a while to heal. The first outbreak can be the worst, with flu-like symptoms, body aches, and swollen lymph nodes. Here's the tricky part. Many people don't realize they have it. It can be mistaken for razor burn, ingrown hairs, or acne. You can pass it to others even without visible sores. If you have painful bumps that come and go, especially during stress or right before your period, don't ignore it, get tested. There's no cure, but antiviral meds can manage symptoms and reduce the chance of spreading it. Even without treatment, the blisters can go away, but the virus stays in your body, hiding in your nerves. It can come back during stress, illness, or hormonal changes. That's why it's something to manage long-term, not just wait out. Tiny, shiny, and easy to ignore until they start multiplying. Ever heard of this one? Molluscum contagiosum is a viral skin infection. It looks like small, dome-shaped bumps with a little dip in the center, like a belly button. They're usually painless, but they spread easily through shared towels, shared razors, close skin contact, or sexual activity. These bumps can stick around for months, sometimes even a year or more. They often come in clusters, and if you scratch them, they can spread faster. Treatment isn't always needed, but if they're in the genital area, if they spread quickly, or if they bother you, a dermatologist can remove them with freezing, scraping, or topical treatments. And unlike herpes, this virus doesn't stay in your body forever. Once it clears, it's gone, unless you're exposed again. A painless bump that doesn't hurt can still mean something serious. Not every suspicious bump is a boil, herpes, or molluscum. Sometimes it could be a Bartholin's gland cyst that becomes infected and turns into an abscess, a skin tag mistaken for a wart or sore, or in rare cases, something like early-stage syphilis, which can show up as a small, firm sore that doesn't hurt but definitely needs a test. This is why self-diagnosing isn't enough, because looks can deceive. So, when should you actually worry about a bump? Here are the red flags. Painful to touch, keeps growing or comes back, filled with pus or leaking, looks like a blister, spreads to nearby areas, doesn't heal in 7 to 10 days and getting worse. And if it comes with other symptoms like fever, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, pain when peeing, don't wait. Talk to a provider. So now you know the difference. Some bumps are normal. Some? Not so much. If you ever feel unsure, don't just Google it and wait. Get it checked. You're not overreacting. And if you haven't seen part 1 yet, go watch it. Because knowing what's normal makes it way easier to spot what's not. Your body talks to you. This is how it whispers. Let's just make sure we're listening. A bump might seem small, but ignoring it, that's the real risk.